It might be a little loud because this is the PC speakers, so it's a little loud. Let me lower that. Okay, that's better. Yeah. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows this tune. It's legendary. If you can't tell from the PC speakers, it is the PC version. I just wanted to go safe this time, so I chose the PC version. Warning, Leisure Suit Larry in the Land of the Lounge Lizards contains some elements of plot which may not be considered appropriate for some children. In other words, get yourself into the gutter, pull your pants down, and get ready for fun. How old are you? To verify you really are 34, please answer 5 simple questions. It's not like you can't make sounds like this on Amiga. True, but I do remember that the Amiga had a little better sound than the PC. How many programmers does it take to screw in a light bulb? None. It's a hardware problem. Non-programmers can't fit in light bulbs. 100 want to hold the bulb and 99 to debug the house. None so far, but they'll get to it real soon now. All of them are good answers when it comes to jokes. And only one of them is the correct one. And I don't remember which. But we do want to get all of these correct because we want to get the best. We want to get the best out of this, after all. So let's look this shit up. Leisure Suit Larry 1 questions. Actually, all 4 are correct. I'm sure they are. Because it would make sense. I'm still checking, just to be safe. You never know with this game, especially this kind of protection. All these questions. So the question was programmers. Yeah, they're all correct. Yeah, you're right. All are correct. So I'll just it's a hardware problem. Correct. Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel. I think that was her friend's name. Because that is the Lucy show. The We Love Lucy. Yeah, it's Ethel. Yeah. Hey, I remember correctly. Even though I haven't seen that show in years. The best pickup line is, "Hey baby, what's your sign? Want to go for a ride in my Porsche? For a fat girl, you sure don't sweat much. Do you know where I can buy some Vaseline?" Those are all pretty bad pickup lines. But I'm sure the best is for the Porsche thing. Yeah, I was right. But the best pickup line in reality is, "Hey baby, are you an angel? Because I'm allergic to feathers." Which is not a currency. That was fennel, right? Girls like in Porsches. Well, they used to. In the old days, Porsche was the big deal. Yeah, it's still fennel. So far, so good. Now for the final question. Herpes is caught from toilet seats, a French dessert, socially desirable, fatal if given to your spouse. Excuse me. That was just funny. So it's fatal if given to your spouse. Thank you. And now slip into your leisure suit and prepare enter the land of the lounge lizards with Leisure Suit Larry. Nope, we will slip out of our leisure suit, get our minds in the gutter, and have some fun. And also, thinking about the pickup lines, a friend of mine told me that an uncle of his used to have a pickup line that went like this. The pickup line was pretty much, he just would go into a bar, hit on a girl, and he would just ask the girl, "Hey, do you like watermelon?" And if she says yes, he will just say, he would just say, "Yeah, me too. Let's fuck." Yeah, that's it. That was his pickup line. Do you like watermelon? They say yes. He says, "Me too. Let's fuck." I've heard really bad pickup lines, but that just... Ugh. Anyway, on to the game. So we'll be walking on some normal speed. Good. What's look? When I passed the free, it's a typo, that's what it is. We're outside Lefty's bar. Isn't it wonderful what can be done with a little neon? There's a sign on the utility pole. Taxi stand. Actually, look at alley. It's dark. Real dark. You're not close enough. How about now? Look yourself. It doesn't look interesting. You don't look interesting yourself, apparently. Oh, look there. Nice tuck and roll job, eh? In we go. Larry's really short-sighted. Yeah, I guess he needs some. He needs some glasses there. So I got pocket lint. Nice. Breath spray, wristwatch, and wallet. Look lint. Why is this stuff in every adventure game? No, it's not. It's only in your adventure games. At least in Larry games. So let's look at wallet. Your wallet contains some wrinkled business cards, lots of notes, some credit cards, which will work in this game, and $94. Look, watch. Gee, a genuine Bolex. At least the time is accurate. It's 10:01. It's almost close. It's 10:07 in real life. Look. Spray. Yep, it's your breath spray. Use spray. It's more like... No, it should be psh, psh, not psh, psh. It's psh. It's a very wet spray. You know. She looks like she's holding her skirt up. I guess her skirt is held up by her legs. Apparently it looks like it. Look, picture. You don't know much about art, but you do know what you like. Look, mouse. It's an antique, left over from King's Quest 3. The same text as in the VGA version. Look, girl. She may not be a great looker, but think of the muscles in the leg. Look, leg. You're not close enough. Can I now look at the leg? Slap. Yeah, she slapped us. Okay, let's sit a stool. Talk a bartender. You agree, the bartender. What'll it be? Lefty responds. Whiskey, wine, or beer? It's gonna be whiskey. I'll have a glass of your fine, well, whiskey, you tell Lefty. Blah, 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 blah. A lot of guys just leave her hanging in a tree somewhere. Another one of those where we just hear the end of the joke. I'll be $3, please. You flip $3 onto the counter. You don't drink the whiskey, but instead decide to carry it wherever you carry the balance class. Yes. And this time it was only $3. In the VGA version, it's $5. Talk about your inflation. So let's stand and get over to the jukebox. Gee, Dad, it's a Wurlitzer. Whatever Wurlitzer it's supposed to mean. Use the jukebox, maybe? You insert the dollar into the jukebox and select a suitably sleazy song. And of course it plays the theme song. Should have known. Get Rose. Let's also save the game. And step on his nuts. Jeez, them pointy-toed shoes hurt. Well, sorry about that, and I stepped on your nuts. So talk, bum. Hi, Sonny, just about you and me having a little drink. Get whiskey. Glug, 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 glug. A slurp. Ah, that is an old spot. Oh, you must be my only friend in the whole world. So, I'm gonna give you my only possession. My only possession. My only possession. All I got in the world. What's a guy like me need with a TV remote control? So we got the remote control. Let's look at a rose. A rose is a rose is a rose. Remote. Operating on the principle of line of sight infrared transmission, the remote control baffles you completely. Although it appears to do nothing, aiming it at your groin while rapidly changing channels does make you feel quite silly. And who would want to laser their own balls and penis anyway? That would just cause problems later, I'm sure. You like the other version's graphics? Well, of course, because it's VGA and this is EGA. This is the original version. This is really old school here. It was done like 87 and the remake was in 1991. So yeah, there's 4 years of difference in graphics. You see a handsome, dashing, macho, sexy young man. Obviously this mirror has quite a bit of a distortion. Why look, some woman removed her diamond ring to wash her hands and forgot to take it with her. Got it. You briefly consider an attempt to find the ring's owner, but return to your normal self and pocket it instead. Scut me up, Beamy. Attention arcade game players, please don't eat the urinal cakes. It takes leather balls to play rugby. The password is consent me. Okay. Use toilet. You grab an ancient copy of Ball Street Journalist and lean this in, I think. What kind of sound effects are we gonna hear? Of course, they're gonna be masterful sound effects. Yep, that's what I thought. Carefully finishing your duties, you wipe and toss the newspaper behind the toilet for the next user. And remember, do not flush. You will die. Hello there, Wookie Mario. Welcome to the stream. Even Commodore 64 has better fart sounds. Yup, that they do. Oh, thank you very much, Wookie Mario. I'll do my best to keep up the good work in YouTube. Glad that you like my work. So let's knock door. You rap it loudly on the Nogahide door. You wonder how many Nogas had to give their all just to decorate this sleaze hole. What's the password? Consent me. Come on in. He looks so different to the VGA version. In the VGA version, he's a real pimp. Here, he's just a fat Albert. Hey. I tried to play the remake on Sunday, but it didn't work. It crashed in several places, so it was unplayable. That's why I'm playing the original version instead of that. So let's use the remote. Oh, John Omar Show, John Omar Show, John Omar Show, John Omar Show. Another boring soap opera. Pim seems vaguely interested, but won't leave. Evidently, the remote control's off button is broken. Change channel then. There we go. I'm Al Fartles, and this is my partner, Fed Ames. We just want to tell you how much we appreciate your support. Al Fartles and Fed Ames. I'm sure there's a reference and a joke in there somewhere, but I don't get it. Besides, this is 80s, so you have to think 80s commercial and jokes. And now, Aloha Production is proud to present The Revenge of the Software Developers in full color and stereo sound. Musical comedy. Doesn't make any sense. While Jimmy's fighting for his life with the raging female rhinoceros in heat, I'll slip into my tent with the native girl and this picture of my ties. How would you call that a boring documentary when it's a guy going into the tent with a native girl to bang her? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, anything but that. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I think I might know what TV show that is, but I just can't remember. Live from Malaga, California, it's the Cable Sports Network presentation of the miniature female mud wrestlers 500-kilometer cross-country nude bicycle race. Miniature female mud wrestlers. As in midgets. Nude bicycle race. Boring cable sports show. Dude, it's nude women, even if they are, short women. Still not interested, huh? A next Masterpiece Theatre presents a special 3D broadcast of Naugahyde Goddesses of Oakhurst. Not leather goddesses of Phoebe? Nope. Okay. Can we get along already? Oh, baby, yeah. Yeah, I love it when you do that. Ooh, it hurt. That hurts so good. Pull it out a little deeper. Don't you mean push it in a little deeper? Actually, I don't want to know. Still don't want to know. Still don't get what is going on. Hey, dork, you got toilet paper stuck to your shoe. It appears you've finally reached the pimp's cultural level. Yeah, porn. Weird porn. Are you serious? Pull it out a little deeper. That doesn't make any sense. I think there's nothing in the English language that comes even close of making sense with that notion. So let's see what one. Yeah, as I remembered, she is not that much of a looker. Certainly seems to enjoy the gum. Can I look at her breasts? You're not close enough. You won't let me write here anything. Or do anything. Fine. Since she really is not a looker in any way. Terve! Viso then. What's a chocolate? Sorry. Let's take the box. Let's look at the box. Box of candy. That's what it was. Look ring. When you gaze deep into the diamond, you seem to hear the sound of wedding bells and maybe diesel trucks. Look, box of candy. Candy makes a perfect present. Yeah, if you put M-O-I as in moi, which is high in Finnish, in French it means you. It means me, not you. It's French for me, as in moi, as in moi. Get it? That's where my last part of my screen name comes from, SpiderMwa. I think I've explained that already in one of my videos. The clothesline is barely strong enough to hold its present load. Poor girl, you'd think at these prices she could afford a laundromat. Sniff panties. Sniffing the air, you're certainly hungry for tuna. You. Open window. Can I talk to the girl? So, she snarls, you just gonna stand there or what? No, I'm just gonna get out the window. Get out. How can you do that? Exit. We do. There we go. Yeah, moi means, in French, moi means me or I. Because there's also je, which also means I. Moi is more like a, it is more like a objective form of me, while the je is more of a subjective version of me. Something like that. A picture on Imgur. We must see this. Everybody look at the picture that the Grey Wool has provided for us. Let's see what it is. This isn't tuna. Good one. Good one. So let's use the ladder. How can I use that which you do not have? Your mouth tastes like the inside of a motorman's glove. Okay, let's use the spray. Psh, psh. Slam dunk into the trash, where he belongs. Yuck! Amidst sordid odoriferous refuse from Lefty's clientele, you discover Lefty's old left-handed hammer. Can I get that hammer, or do I already have it? No, I didn't have it. Even though you only scored in the 28th percentile in your high school's National Mechanical Aptitude Test, you're fairly certain this is a hammer. It's hammer time. Second the row, smokes and counting. Yeah, doing good. Exit. There we go. La 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 la. Save the game as hammer. You may have noticed that I have a kind of a theme with my save names now. There's Bummer, Hooker, Hammer. I'm also expecting Grey Wool to make all of those hardly know her jokes of every one of those. If you do that, I'm gonna throw you out the freaking room. You know. Okay. Call taxi.
Yo, taxi!
Bleep? Really? Get in. Vowing to hold your breath forever, you enter this miserable excuse for public transportation. Cabby snarls here, where to, buddy? As he swings the meter flag down. To the mart. Talk. Driver. Looking for action there, does sounds full of it. We got a disco that's usually... Actually, I'm gonna try and give him a Brooklyn accent. Looking for action, eh? This town is full of it. We got a disco that's usually full of foxes this time of night. There's the Disney casino next to our wedding chapel. And we got a lovely bar, but you all ain't all been there. Me, I like the convenience store next to the disco. But of course, that's just personal preference. So we're gonna go to the store. Okay, you got it, Mac. To the hardware store, although it's not. I would sing the Weird Al Yankovic song, but for some reason I'm getting a brain fart about that song right now. And I thought I killed that mosquito already. Damn it. Well, here we are, buddy. That'll be $14. Thanks, buddy. Maybe I'll see you again sometime. Oh, you're glad to get out of here. Good to find us some lubbers. Yeah. The cab driver was a real mook. not gonna talk to you, bum.